Oh man. Um, the Sphere was fun. Some marvelous fights, great performances. The overall experience looked turned. All the movies was cool. The ring girls had it on, all that. It was lit. My picks was kinda dookie though. Murad went out there and fought the perfect fight, which I ain't think was gonna happen. I can't even hate on it though. They camp had just prepared for it and fought Sean, and clearly they learned from their mistakes. Aljo was absolutely unable to close the distance, so he got a little frustrated and tried to force the issue. He paid for it. Marab, on the other hand, essentially made the counter striker become the aggressor. Instead of Sean being on his bike, constantly moving around, it was Marab doing all that, making Sean lead the dance. And usually Sean don't get caught too often overextending, but against Marab, he got put in a position where he low-key ain't really have a choice. Marab played it so cool. He ain't commit to none, Nathaniel, until Sean did first. And once Sean put himself in them compromising positions, that's when we got to see classic Marab. He started swarming the boy. Jesus. It was a fantastic game plan change. Style change that I wasn't expecting, but he did it. And also, from this performance specifically, I ain't really liking how people calling it boring. He was actually real active. He showboating, you know what I'm saying? Kissing dude on his back, which was crazy, but you know. This wasn't like the Aldo fight or nothing like that. Folks just like Sean, don't like Marab and Aljo, so they just hating. Some people really might need to go watch kickboxing or something. I don't think they really like mixed martial arts for real. Slight Marab defense aside, am I super excited that he got the belt? No, but hey, he seemed like a cool, nice, humble dude. And if he performing anything like he did this past weekend, it ain't all bad. Marab versus Umar. Let's make it happen. I am very intrigued by the matchup. And now we can finally do Sean versus Corey. A fight Streets been wanting to see. Let's do it. Hopefully we get to see the Corey of old a little bit too. Can't sit here and act like the main event ain't slow the night down. You know what I'm saying? But the co-main? Bro, I wasn't mad at or with this performance either. I was more so upset because this is what we thought we was going to get a year and a half ago. But nope. Got one of the bigger upsets ever instead, which I ain't mad at. Valentino pummeled Shotty. Just manhandled her. Man, Alexa was looking all sad and depressed. O'Malley was too, the whole time. Guess that's just how you feel when you getting ragdolled like you a 4-year-old child as a full-grown adult. It baffles me now how the first couple fights ended up as close as they was, cause somehow, for some reason, in the third fight, all of a sudden Alexa just ain't got no takedown defense whatsoever. The rivalry likely over with now, even though it's 1-1-1. But I promise to Jesus Christ, I am not complaining. I do not care. Diego Lopez. Ooh, boy, I was feeling so sweet after this one because it's the one I actually got right. And the fight almost went exactly to a T how I thought it was. We literally 30 seconds into the fight and Brian already about dead. Diego was spamming that right overhand left hook joint and boy, it was working. Now, of course, Diego couldn't get Brian out of there. Boy got a chin on him, as well as a lot of heart. And Diego did start to slow down a little bit as the fight continued. And just as I thought, Brian started looking better later on into the fight, including looking real good early in the third round. Jab was landing that wheel looking like a piston, until he got caught and dropped again. Great performance from Mr. Mullet, top 3 in the division now. Probably gonna end up seeing the loser of the upcoming title fight. And for Ortega, I don't know if I'm a fan of him moving up for real, but I mean, hey, he cooked at 145, so might as well go and try something. Daniel Zellhuber and Esteban Ribovic had one of the greatest fights of all time. Don't know how that fight ended up going the whole 15. Zellhuber surviving against the fence, bobbing and weaving, throwing and landing his own shots back too, all while being unconscious. Speaking on heart, crazy, unlikely comebacks, Ronaldo Rodriguez got sent to Narnia a couple times it seemed like. Bout got submitted just to turn around and do the same thing to Ode Osborne in the second and go on to win him a decision. Was one of them fights that reminds you that a fight ain't never over until it's actually over. Norma Dumont whooped Irene Aldana badly, put a grotesque cut on her dome piece. It was actually genuinely disgusting. Ignacio Bahamondes nuked Manuel Torres. Really a lot how I thought Sean was going to do Mariah, but you know, counting him crazy off them wild blitzes. Go ahead and give him a ranked opponent expeditiously. Preferably one of the other massive 155-pound welterweights. Josh Van bounced back versus Edgar Chairez. Them boys gave one of the best round streaks done ever seen. Was real worried for Van taking this matchup so fast off getting killed just a couple months ago, but it was a good performance from him in another great fight. This card was sensational. Real fun experience just to watch from the crib. Could only imagine it was a lot better in person. I'm wondering if they'll ever go back to the Sphere. Hopefully they will, but only time will tell on that.